Thanks, Chair. Okay, up on the screen, a new number 4, recommendation 4. So in the conversations this past week, I mentioned during my comments when we heard from Bill that I was planning on bringing amendment to ensure we had accountability on the implementation of the strategy. We've had some conversations with administration and gone back and forth whether this is best as an amendment or a motion arising, but we landed on this, what's in front of you. This will ensure we address some of the concerns that could arise out of the strategy as they come up, so we can continue to remove obstacles we might not have anticipated that could prevent us from getting more houses built. So this motion asks administration to give us an update annually on any costs for industry or applicants that come about in the planning process from policy changes that we make here. I'm not saying that these are necessarily will arise, but you know what? In the past, things have come up and we needed to pivot and make things, and I'm not going to use any pandemics or anything like that, but you know, we've had to make things work in the environment we are. But when we pass a new policy, it sometimes is unintended consequences, and this will give us an avenue to become more aware of that and to address it. As part of that update, it'll also ask us to look at some relevant metrics to help us know what effect our new policy is actually happening, if they're speeding up or slowing down the process, or if we are introducing some new barrier without being aware of it. So I think this is really up to it's up to us to help us ensure we're executing on the right things with the strategy, and I'm happy to answer anything in my close. Thank you.
Councillor Sharp to close.
Great, thanks, Councillor Spencer. Thank you, and thanks for adding the input to this that was needed and working with me with administration. So, and thanks for saying what you did. I think this will really support the industry and the confidence that they can have in this strategy, and this will support our own accountability. Both of these things will help us ensure we can get more houses built, because that's really what we were here for, and the conversation around that. And just to be clear, so everyone that's watching, this isn't a change to the strategy, but a change on how we report on the strategy. And with that, I'm closed. Thanks.
Thanks. If everyone can go to eScribe to vote, please.
Councillor Meehan, your vote, please.
Yes.
Thank you. Chair Penner, all the votes are in.
If you can display the votes, please. That motion is carried.